Child, I used to struggle with my reading. I used to really have a hard time reading. I don't know what I just struggle with. I read now just fine. Like the signs over the door that say excite, I can read that stuff. But when I was a kid, I used to struggle with my reading. Like I couldn't sound a word out phonetically, it just didn't work. So now looking back at it, I realized I developed like 7 different ways to look at a word to determine what the word was. And I'm talking about, just started noticing this really in junior high. So I would look at the font size, the color, the positioning, what's in front of it, what's behind it, how people responded to it. I got really good at looking at words differently, to the point in high school, people didn't know I wasn't really reading. I was just working it out really, really fast. Now as an adult, I read just fine, but I still have this ability to look at words and people and situations 7 different ways almost immediately. In fact, it's the primary place where I pull my comedy from. So that very thing from my past that looked like it was a setback, looked like it was some sort of handicap, turns out I'm actually able to use it for what I'm called to do now. So just like you've probably had some sort of setbacks, but if you would, in a way, embrace it, you'll probably find there's more opportunities out there. So I was like, all right, let me see if I got this right. He got hit in the eye with a flag, he lost his vision in one eye, and he's suing the league for $400 million. He's not gonna see half of it. Like, for real. So here's the thing, how did I get that joke that fast under that much pressure? The truth is, it wasn't as much pressure as you might think, because I had been practicing since I was a child in the form of a kid who was having a hard time reading. I was practicing just like you've probably been practicing. You just didn't know you were practicing. I'm here to let you know you've been practicing. And for a lot of you guys, it's game time. Just like when I had a hard time reading as a child, your setbacks are part of your setup so you can deliver the punchline you're called to deliver. Much like a slingshot, the further you've been set back, the further you're going to reach. But what are you going to aim for? Everyone has a setup, and everyone has a punchline. You need to find your punchline and deliver it.